The boy just glanced at the robber. Unexpectedly, he was immediately threatened. He got so scared that he quickly pulled out his phone to call his father. But before he could finish, the robber dragged him out of the car. The boy could only lie on the ground, too scared to move. At that moment, his father Jason happened to arrive. The robber noticed and instantly turned the gun on him. Bullets hit Jason and knocked him down, but even as he fell, his eyes stayed locked on the robber. The robber had no idea he had messed with the wrong man. Although Jason was shot several times, none of the bullets hit a vital spot. After emergency surgery, he miraculously survived. When he woke up, the very first thing he wanted was to personally take down the robber. Soon his chance for revenge came. Jason got word that the robber was planning another armored truck heist. This time, he was paired up with the captain. But halfway through the route, the captain suddenly shut off all cameras and trackers. Jason immediately realized something was wrong. But what he didn't expect was that the captain drove the truck straight into the robber's hideout. Turns out the captain had already been bought off. Once the truck stopped, a group of heavily armed robbers surrounded them. Seeing the inside job, Jason had no choice but to surrender for now. But the robbers had no plan to let them go. They stole the money while threatening them with warnings. What they didn't realize was that disaster was about to strike. After robbing the armored truck, they still weren't satisfied. They set their sights on the cash warehouse. So they followed the captain's truck there. Using his position as an escort, the captain easily fooled the guards. The truck drove into the warehouse smoothly and parked at a prearranged spot. Before the guards could react, the robbers had already taken control. They pushed Jason forward and rushed toward the vault. The vault keeper had no way to resist, and seeing the hostages, the guards had no choice but to drop their guns. Next, the robbers used the captain to force the gatekeeper to open the outer door. But instead, the gatekeeper hit the alarm. Security immediately drew their weapons. But with hostages in hand, the robbers just shouted a couple of threats. The guards had no choice but to drop their weapons. But the robbers had no intention of giving up. They quickly switched to more powerful weapons.